Hello Amazon viewers, today I'm here to review this microwavable pasta container, and I've just got done cooking a single portion of pasta with that, and I'll go into the taste in a minute, but you can see this thing comes with a serving size, so you can put the pasta through here to figure out how many servings you want to serve. Now it says not to cook more than 4 servings in there. So you have you can put the pasta through here, figure out how much you're going to make for how many people are eating it, and then it has a water level as well that that tells you how much water to put in there. We'll go into that in a second. One of the other things I'll kind of tell you about this is that I do wish they printed the cooking times on this thing as well, because the cooking times are different for every serving that you have, 1 through 4, and it comes on a sheet that's on a paper, and it's just very inconvenient. I feel like if they printed it on the back here, it would have been much easier. Another thing I'll tell you about this is when you are filling up the water, it does kind of stay on the side there, but any little disruption there and this thing will fall right off there. So a lot of the times when I am filling it up, I'll prop it there on the side and it'll slide down into the pot. So it's a little awkward because then you have to put your finger here and you have to look and see where you're filling it up. But it is nice that it has this and it tells you how much water to put in. Now, you'll put the pasta in here and it fits into most microwaves. It fit into my microwave carousel and it turns on the little plate without any issue. And then what you'll do is you'll cook this with the top off. The pasta will be in there, the water will be in there, and I put some salt in there. You will cook it with the top off. Then, when it's finished, you'll put the top on like this. Now, it doesn't click into place. It doesn't snap into place, but you can see that it has some grates right here, some bumps right here. And the grates are on the top. So what you'll do is you'll take it out of the microwave like this, bring it over to the sink, and you'll be able to spill out the water and just have your pasta that you put on the plate. So, it is made of a fairly okay plastic. I would say you could store pasta in here in between, but because it has these little vents here for draining, little bugs and that kind of thing can get in there. So, you'll probably want to store it away from the pasta. So this is the actual pasta that I made with it. This is a single serving, which is quite a bit. And, I cooked it. It's like a bucatini, and I cooked it, as to the instructions, which said that for a single size serving, it would be 8 to 10 minutes. So I cooked it 9 minutes. Let me just take a quick bite here. Very good. Very good. It's cooked almost what I would call al dente. Perfect. If you went to Italy, you would definitely have pasta like this. If you like your pasta a little bit mushier, I would recommend erring on the side of cooking it a lot longer than 8 to 9 minutes. Maybe 10 to 11 minutes is what you'd want if you wanted a little bit mushier. But this is very surprising. It actually tastes like the pasta in Italy. It's cooked very well. It was very easy. I don't have to clean any pots or pans or anything like this. Just kind of wash this out real quick. The only thing I will mention is when you are cooking pasta as of the Italian style, you will have to add a little bit of water to the mix and then cook the ingredients in the pan. So you will have to, unless you're doing just like oil and basil and a little bit of salt and oregano like on this one, you won't be able to actually create a sauce in here. You'll have to use a pan for that. But as for cooking pasta, what it says it will do, it does it very well, and that gets 5 stars from me. I hope this was helpful to you.
Here is a microwave pasta cooker. This is, some of the packaging, but just so you can see, it's BPA free, healthy microwaves and minutes, and it really does. I wanted to keep this just because it's got some helpful recommendations to it. You've got all that stuff there. It tells you how to do it. I've used other types of pasta cookers or other things like that, and when it gets hot and you're trying to dump out the water, it's hot, so you get steam, and then it hurts my hand. Well, when you keep the lid on, and then you just dump it out here. That works really well. By the way, you're not supposed to microwave it with the lid on. It says that. So it also comes with this little book here. I have one hand, so it's a little hard to open at this moment, but it's also another little helpful guide if you want to do that. So I find that very helpful. I happen to have a very strong microwave, so I got to be really careful to not overcook things. So inside, we have a little notch right here on this side. It's not on the other side. And you have this little guy right here. It helps you get 1 serving of pasta, or 2 if you want more. And then the water fill line, you just put this here, boop, and then you can see how high you need to fill the water for your servings. So I find that helpful. I've put spices directly in here on the pasta, and that worked great. It's easy to clean. I have run it through the dishwasher. That was totally fine. Run this guy through the dishwasher. Totally fine. Run the lid through the dishwasher. Totally fine. And the pasta, is it, I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's the same as stovetop, but, you know, if you like it al dente, this can absolutely do that for you. If you want it more cooked, you can. You just got to cook it longer, or cook it lower heat and maybe longer too. So it works great. I like that I don't have to break up the pasta anymore. I could put all kinds of pasta shells in here. I could put shells, bow ties, you know, fettuccine, whatever I want. I could put all that in here. And I mean, if you want to get crazy and you don't mind the cleanup, you can put up other stuff. I mean, again, it does clean very easily. It's got a very good coating on it, so I wouldn't be worried about needing to clean it up afterwards. But then it just kind of stores, you know, it's not that hard to just stick somewhere. And voila, you have pasta on demand, as long as you can wait about 5-10 minutes. I love it. This is great. This has genuinely enhanced my life.